Hello, Aries. This is Elijah Keating from wisdomseekers.net. Please check us out. We are a group of awesome readers. I can promise you that. Very honest, a lot of integrity. And the people who who come back to us over and over again would most likely be very happy to tell you that we're worthwhile. But this is for fire, and for the week of the 30th of March to the 16th of April, 2019. And let's hope it's just a little bit better than last week. We'll see. And last week was just basically like taking sandpaper and rubbing it against the things that didn't necessarily need to be rubbed against. And it wasn't just the Joe in the street. It was absolutely everybody. People who are highly spiritually evolved, people who are not spiritually evolved. It was indiscriminate this week. Well, let's see what the first card is for us. And the first card I pulled was to be without malice. And and that is this last week has been very hard. Even if you are a very spiritual person, there were some things you just felt like you needed to shake loose. All right, so be without malice. Let's see what that means. Well, the very first card for fire is the Ace of Pentacles, and that's a very good card. The Ace of Pentacles is an earth card. Lots of energy, as you can see. There's lots of energy moving around. But what strikes me more than anything is the abundance. And of course, in the Northern Hemisphere, we have spring, which means new beginnings, new fresh fruit coming. And it starts out with flowers mostly. But in the Southern Hemisphere, it is a time of reaping. So both hemispheres have a lot of abundance coming out right now. Personally, abundance is a really positive energy for me and for everybody else. Okay, and the King of Pentacles is what covers us. And as an energy, the King of Pentacles is grounded, like simple. There's a simplicity to the Earth King, or the Pentacle King. He's very earthy. And he likes tradition. He likes things to be the same. Well, we're in a period where things cannot stay the same. There's no way that we can move forward and stay the same. We will bring a few traditions forward with us, of course. Who doesn't love Christmas? Who doesn't love Easter? But they'll come forward slightly differently. In the past, Christmas and Easter have been times of family. But over the last few years, the last little while, family has become less important. But we're moving back into a time where family is becoming stronger. And this is what this energy is. It's about stability, strength, nourishment. And all those things are very positive. And what's behind us? Well, the Eight of Cups. And what is this? This is a very harsh card. It's actually a picture of a woman who's been raped, and then the rapist left for her to deal with her own crap. But that doesn't mean that's what happened to you. It just means that the energy came in, scraped us raw, left us out to dry, and now we have to deal with it ourselves. But you'll see over here, there's the moon, and there's the moon dust coming down. Well, moon is subconscious. It's also a little bit magical. Why not? I always thought of the moon as magical. The Wiccans think it's magical. They perform many rituals under the moon. So there is a hint that the future that we're in now is going to be positive. So we'll go with the positive on this one. Just we have to be a little bit patient. The Two of Pentacles. And when we get the Patience card, it does suggest really strongly that things are happening that we're not privy to. Or even if we are privy to it, we still have to wait. Which means that things are going to start moving, and it's going to be, so be ready. But not this week. Because the next card I have, that which is directly in front of us, is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is a card of being rigid or set in your ways. Well, the base cards are not that. So this is just a temporary energy of having fear. Probably trying to get over this energy. Waiting, because of course there's not much you can do when you have to wait. So there's a sense of rigidity. And this is one of the most hated cards in the deck. It's the Hangman. And this is a major arcana, patience. So this week is a card of being patient. It's a card that's going, most people would rather jump back in and have the sandpaper energy all over again rather than having to wait to see what's going to happen. Things are happening. They're just not happening in your sphere right now. What's going to come about it because of it? Well, because of the energy of the moon, which is the subconscious energy, and the upsets caused by this negative energy, you're going to create a great deal of change. But it will be change that comes from the deep subconscious. It will be very positive change. So though this week appears to be one of not moving forward, there's actually a lot of deep energy going deep, deep, deep inside, pulling up, 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 all the stuff, because the next card is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is the High Priestess because she has lived through all the stuff that we're living through and toned down her ego. She waits, she's patient. In fact, she doesn't even know what the word patience means anymore because she just lives in the moment. And that's what we're heading for. And that's what the cards are saying. Be patient, because it's heading us to the goddess or the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is all about being, well, she's a very remarkable human being, very badly misunderstood because people think that she won't help. It's not that she won't help, and I've said this over and over again. It's that she perceives when you're ready to be helped, perceives when you will be willing to hear what she has to say. And I know myself, I have talked to people, and I've told them the truth. They didn't want to hear it, and they went out and did exactly what would cause them agony and pain because they felt that was what they were supposed to do, and they were. If you feel that is what you are supposed to do, then that is your lesson to learn. And it doesn't matter that I could have shortcutted it, because I couldn't. You cannot hear it, then it doesn't matter. So the High Priestess, and yes, I did liken myself to the High Priestess, but I am not her. The High Priestess is where we're headed. The energy is where we're headed. So be patient. Enjoy the patience. And if you have to be a bit rigid, then that's all right. And the first card I pulled is to be without malice. Well, we got here because we got put into the situation because of negative happenings. But release it. There's a sage says, what is anger? Or when you don't like or dislike of someone, it's because you're punishing yourself for what somebody else has done to you. So let go, be without malice. And the most important card of the reading is see the truth. And that would be the High Priestess, because she does see the truth. Well, going beyond seeing the truth, because you can see the truth anytime you want, is allowing the truth to be part of who you are. Allowing the truth to fit into your heart and your mind, or create a soul level understanding. And that is the hardest part of all, because sometimes the ego just wants to play. And usually when the ego wants to play, they want trauma drama. So if you're still enjoying trauma drama, please continue to do so, because that is a lesson that you want to learn. If you're tired and sick of it, then step into your truth. And when I say your truth, everything is one. So your truth may be a universal truth. All right. It's lovely talking to you. Namaste.